Hey Stanley, how you doing? I wonder if you could just tell us about your transition here to Fayetteville and just your impressions of the area and the program so far.
Yeah, no, it's been a real smooth transition so far. I mean, I love the area. It's a lot closer to home from where I was at. So it's I love Fayetteville. The people here are real welcoming and everything. And basketball wise, everything's going great. So I'd say it's a good transition.
Yeah, Stanley, last year, really, I guess, throughout Eric's college coaching career, especially the last couple of years, been a lot of turnover with grad transfers coming in for 1 year, but it's been very successful. How do you think you guys are meshing? You were here all summer, right?
Yeah, I was here since
Yeah.
May.
So how do you think you guys have meshed throughout the new guys and the returning guys? How have you meshed throughout the summer, fall, now into fall camp?
We're doing a great job of that, actually, off the court and on the court. Everyone gets along. We did a lot of team bonding activities over the summer, which was real nice to just learn more about each other and just keep improving that way, because we're just going to be as good as close as we are. We're going to be better that way. So we've been doing a good job of meshing and building chemistry.
And last year, they didn't really do much team bonding stuff because of COVID. Can you give us some examples? Like, did you guys not go bowling together? What sort of stuff?
Yeah, no, we didn't do bowling. I'm not a big fan of bowling, but we did some laser tag. We went to rock climbing. We did some kickboxing classes and some boxing classes, all types of stuff like that, just different type of workouts.
Yeah. One of the leading returning scorers in Division I, and I'm sure Arkansas coaches broke down film and saw the ways that you score the ball. They got some packages for you because of your ability to score from the mid post and pretty much all of them have a court.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, we're gonna have some sets, to take advantage of mismatches. Coaches try to play me around the 4-3, 4, or maybe even some 5 if I need to. So it's just gonna be about the matchups and wherever I could get on the floor. He knows I like to post up on the left block. So we have a couple sets to attack mismatches that way.
John?
I was just wondering if you could just assess your work this summer and what did you want to improve and just feel like you did that?
Yeah, I feel like I've gotten way better this summer. The coaches definitely, fulfilled the promise of making sure they put people around me to, make sure I'm getting better every day. And, we got GAs on call, and we got, gym access whenever we need it. So I've just been really working on my, ball handling and shooting, trying to get better that way. Catch and shoot, especially, playing on a team now with more threats around me, I'm gonna be able to, take more catch and shoot jump shots. So I got to be ready to knock those down. And I've been doing a good job of, preparing myself that way. So I've been feeling like I had one of my best summers as a basketball player.
Is the versatility that this team, this kind of offensive structure for them, is that the big reason why you came here as far as what you can do now with kids?
Yeah, for sure. Watching them in March, it was clear that I would be a perfect fit here. Just the spacing and the pace of play and just the take advantage of mismatches, things like that. I knew that it was going to be a great fit, and so far it's been exactly what I expected as far as the style of play.
Stanley, you've been around the college game a while. What do you find unique about Lebo that maybe a lot of other guys, some qualities that not a lot of other guys will possess?
Yeah, no, he's extremely unique, like crazy kind of. It's just a different type of game that he plays, but it works. Like he's got a weird, like a different, like herky jerky style of play, and like it's different. I've never seen anything like it, but he's a real good player. He's real good playmaker. He didn't play much of the one last year. I saw it with Jalen Tate, but I think that's his natural position. He plays the one, and he's real good at it.
You guys had good teams in South Dakota. I remember you guys came in here and looked pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But Arkansas, coming off the Elite Eight, a top 10 finish, they're probably everybody's preseason polls, top 15, top 10. How much talent do you feel like this team has, and kind of what's it like being on a team that's been so much preseason buzz?
It's exciting. We like that. We like that pressure. I know that the guys coming back from last year, we've been talking about that rage that they have from not making it. None of them are satisfied with the Elite Eight appearance, and I could tell none of them are satisfied with that. They're trying to Final Four, win it all. So, it's just fun to be around guys like that. It's all the same mindset. That's trying to just work towards that common goal. And it's definitely the most talented team I've been a part of. So.
Coach, Coach was telling us, I guess your former coach was an assistant of his, and so they kind of helped with like terminology and things like that. Have you noticed that? I mean, has it been a little bit of an easier adjustment because of that aspect?
Yeah, no, I've noticed a lot of things that they have in common as far as like intensity, you know, making sure everyone's going hard at all times, and the terminology, yeah, and then it just they don't like a lot of the same things. A lot of the same things my former head coach didn't like, Coach Musselman doesn't like, and you know they appreciate the same things as well. So that did help with the transition a lot.
Yeah, like I said, I think you had 13 or 14 here. You guys were like the top 3-point shooting team in the country.
Yeah.
So, but what do you remember about that experience? It's a pretty good crowd, as I remember. And did you ever imagine you'd be back here a couple of years later playing for their age group?
No, yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy how it worked out, but that was a fun experience. You know, playing here, that was one of the best crowds I've actually played in front of, and it was crazy. It was loud, and I never expected to be back, but I'm glad that I am. Glad it worked out that way.
And you're an older guy, you know how to practice, how to do the right things. You guys are down a few bodies right now. I know there's something to get everybody back here in the next few weeks, but what's the key to having quality practices when you're maybe down a few guys?
That's the key to that. It's just coming from the players. You know, coaches are going to do their job every time. It's on us to make sure that we come in and do what we're supposed to do. You know, especially with guys down like how we are, it's going to be on some of the leaders to come in and make sure that everyone's coming in with the right mindset, that not we're trying to get through practice, but we're trying to get something out of it. So I think that it's just going to come from us and just being accountable for each other.
Scotty?
So I'm curious if there's maybe a guy or two on the roster in particular who's caught your eye and why they feel so.
Yeah, I mean, everyone is unique in their own way. Everyone's got their own game and they're masters in their own game. And you know, like what I said with Devo, I just haven't seen anything really like it. Chris Likes as well is super quick. Like what he does with the ball is different. So, you know, and Jay Will also he's able to do a lot of things that I didn't think coming in. Like I thought he was more of a traditional post, but you know, he could move real well. He could pass it, he could shoot it. So I'm real excited to play with everyone.
Yeah, Eric mentioned Chance Moore, he's the only freshman on the roster, so they don't really have anybody you can kind of commiserate with. I guess that understands what he's going through. As an older guy, do you take him under your ring, or do some of you guys going to say, hey man, it's going to get better?
Yeah.
Don't sweat. Or how do you guys deal with Chance, I guess, as a really freshman?
Yeah, just trying to encourage them. You know, everyone's going to lead in their own type of ways. Just trying not to put too much pressure on him and talk to him too much, because, you know, we've all been there. As me as a freshman, I know what he's going through. Like, same thing happened to me at South Dakota. I was pulling out stools for the games my freshman year. So it's not like I can't relate with him. I relate with him. I try to talk him through it, but you know, it's going to be a learning curve for him. And we got a lot of older guys, so it's just going to be tough we just got to keep bringing them along for sure.
Anything else for Stanley? Good. All right.
Okay. Thank you.